your boy Superior Simmer. To have some more information regarding The Sims 4, if you guys like news, updates, and discussions, please hit the sub button. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I also do have an affiliate link with Instagram to bring you guys cheaper Sims packs. If you guys click the link in the description and type in Sims, you'll see a bunch of deals for The Sims 3. It's currently $1 and all the DLCs are on a discounted price. Without further ado, let's get into the content. Okay, some big news just dropped the other day for The Sims 4. If we head on over to Twitter, the Sims community posted saying The Sims 4 is set to have over 50 content releases in the next 12 months. Of course, shout out to the Sims community for breaking down everything. I will leave their website in the link in the description if you guys want to read it yourselves. It says EA's latest report for the next fiscal year promises over a dozen of Sims 4 releases. They said The Sims 4 is a series far from over, with the game turning a decade since its original release in 2014. The publisher Electronic Arts is very sure about its bright future. The latest financial report from EA has disclosed a little about what to expect in the next 12 months. More specifically, how many content releases are in store for us until April 2025. It says The Sims 4 doubles down on active players. EA CEO Andrew Wilson has shared the current statistics of the game's player base and how much the Sims 4 community has expanded over the last 12 months. From April 2023 until April 2024, the game managed to double down on its active player base, surpassing over 580 million players actively playing the game. They quote saying, "The passion of the Sims community remains strong as the franchise powers towards its 25th anniversary. Since its launch in 2014, The Sims 4 has surpassed 85 million players, with FY24 up doubling digits year over year. The Sims Online, and The Sims Mobile combined have been downloaded over 500 million times. This is already one of the largest communities in the world, and we believe this is a hugely successful franchise has potential to become one of the largest creator platforms in entertainment. An early proof point of the platform's evolution is the hundreds of millions of users generated content items that were shared in the fiscal year." They quote saying, "Looking ahead, we are continuing to entertaining and inspiring our loyal and engaged Sims 4 fans through over 15 content updates over the coming year, while working on multiple experiences in the Sims universe to leverage users generated content to deepen our community and expand our audience." Yeah, that was very interesting that they said The Sims Online. I think they might be talking about The Sims Free Play. I don't think they're talking about Sims Mobile, because we know Sims Mobile is currently dying as of right now. Or they could be talking about Project Renee. But yeah, the fact that there's 15 DLC coming out this year is obviously insane. And again, a lot of good questions I've seen on Twitter, a lot of people saying that we don't really know what the actual DLC is. Even on this article, they were saying that too. Like, we don't know if this is going to be mixed with free updates, a whole bunch of kits, maybe one stuff pack, 2 EPs, maybe a game pack. I honestly do feel like we are going to get a game pack just because it's been a minute. The last game pack that we got was Werewolves, and then it's been Crickets ever since. So I do feel like we are going to get a game pack this year, but that's just me guessing. But yeah, this is very concerning to say the least, just because we don't know if the actual content that we're getting is going to be like DLC, or is it just going to be like free updates mixed in with a bunch of kits. Again, I've said it so many times on this channel. You guys know I do not like kits. I feel like kits are a waste of money. A lot of people obviously like kits because they're cheap and you get a lot of DLC without spending too much, which I understand from that perspective, but kits don't really add gameplay. Again, they tried to do one gameplay kit with the Busta Dusta Dunny Bunny kit, and then they stopped after that. And ever since then, they've been doing just build, buy, and really just shitty, lame ass cast kits. Besides the Urban Homage kit, let me just say that. And on top of that, it's like the actual DLC, because let's be honest, I've been saying this for a minute now, especially with the last 3. Like, those packs, besides Growing Together, have been misses. Again, Horse Ranch, Sims Team, what the fuck was that? Okay, I called it. I said that this is a game pack trying to be an EP. They try to sell game pack content as an EP, and a bunch of game changers and other people who don't know what an expansion pack is was trying to defend the shit, saying, "Oh, this is an EP because it has aspirations, a new world, and new gameplay."
Stop it. Get some help.
Again, that is the bare minimum for an EP. Like, go back and play the previous games. You'll understand what actual $40 will get you. Okay, that is not worth $40. And I find it so funny that that pack is burnt the fuck out. No one plays Horse Ranch anymore. Not to say no one plays it at all, but that pack died the very same month it came out because it's boring. There's nothing to do besides take care of your horses and run through Galloping Gulch and just explore nothing. There's nothing there. The worlds have no substance. And then we have For Rent. Like, again, what the f? For Rent was such a good pack. It has such good ideas, but they were executed poorly. Really, really bad. So much just broken shit with the rent system. And if I'm being honest, that pack definitely felt like it was more cater to builders. It didn't feel like a pack that was balanced for gameplay and builders. And again, EPs are supposed to be focusing on gameplay. Again, Crystal Creations, the new stuff had to come out, has a lot of issues.
He needs some milk.
You claim to have fixed it, but they're still broken. And now you're releasing more content on top of broken shit. It is a recipe for disaster. And it's so obvious online that people have been screaming, telling them like, hey, the game is broken, please fix it. And they don't acknowledge it. Yes, we have the laundry list that come out every month, but it's like, it's not enough. Like, it's not. And the fact that they're doubling down on the bullshit to release more content is, to me, showing that they care about quantity over quality, and all they care about is money. And it does make you wonder, like, why do they continue to keep doing this bullshit? And the fact that it's so much DLC this time around is insane, because 15 DLC is a lot. Like, I've never heard of that before. And again, it could just be a mixed bag of free updates, a bunch of goddamn kits, and then 1 or 2 like DLC. Now, I've been seeing a lot of people say this, and I agree as well. It's very obvious that they are trying to squeeze out content as much as they can before Inzoi and Life by You go into early access. You know that with at least Life by You, it is going to early access in June, which is basically a month away. And that's going to be one of the bigger contenders to go against The Sims, because a lot of people obviously are putting up with The Sims because there's not really other simulation games to play. I've seen a lot of content creators, a lot of simmers just go back and play the previous games because obviously they function better, they play better, there's more gameplay. A lot of people have been switching to other games. So the next few years of life simulation is going to be very interesting, because there's going to be a lot of options for players to jump to, and it's going to be up to The Sims to really double down and, you know, show that they care and fix a lot of the issues and just make decent content, because it goes beyond just the game not working, which again is part of the bigger picture. I'm not saying that's not like an issue, but it's like the substance, the quality of the packs have gone down tremendously. It is so bad, bro. Like, it's really bad. And it's not like I want The Sims to crash and burn. I want them to succeed. I want them to be the best life sim they can be. And again, just have competition, but they don't currently have that. And I feel like that's why they've gotten away with a lot of bullshit. So it's going to be very interesting once these other life simulation games come out into early access. It's very clear that The Sims is obviously nervous, and they're trying to, you know, come out swinging with a bunch of content. And again, also it's just like the actual content. Like, what are we going to be getting? Because I know a lot of people want a romance pack. I've seen a lot of people say they want some type of Caribbean pack, and I've seen also people say they want fairies and just other basic stuff like spiral staircases and cars and just, you know, other stuff like that. I'm hoping that we do get all those things and more. But yeah, that's just like my little 1-2 cents on that. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions on this whole like 15 content release stuff, because that's just insane, bro. Like, I know why they're doing it, but it's just like, I don't think that's a good idea given the state of the game, and, you know, just the fact that people are just upset and just tired of the bullshit. So yeah, comment down below your thoughts and opinions. I love to see what you guys have to say about this. This is a very interesting time to be like a simmer and just like in this life simulation space. But yeah, looking at the reception of this, it is kind of a mixed bag, but I would say majority of people are kind of just over it. I feel like a lot of people are very sarcastic with a lot of the comments. You can be like a lot of people just being fake excited, like being sarcastic, like, oh my god, I can't wait for more kits. Like, people are tired, man. They're so fed up of this bullshit, and it's just so clear. Like, you can see it. You can see people are just tired and over it. There are obviously some people who are excited as well, because again, it is new content. I'm not gonna say I'm not excited, because again, it's content for the channel. But if I wasn't doing content, I would be upset, because it's like, hey, you're not fixing the issues that are already with this game, and now you're doubling down, releasing more content. It just makes no sense. But yeah, a lot of people are just like, you know, against this. They want them to fix the game first before they start releasing content. And then you have other people who are like, okay, like, what type of content are we getting? Because if it's just kids, then, you know, forget about that shit. And then we have this last comment here by Pluto's daughter. She says, y'all are gonna keep complaining about bugs they're fixing, buy everything they release and keep complaining. So yeah, you know, it is like a cycle, bro. At the end of the day, people complain that there's bugs and glitches, but then they'll buy the new shit that comes out, and then there'll be more bugs and glitches, and then they'll complain about that, and then it just goes around and around and around in circles. Yeah, again, it's going to be very interesting this year how all this stuff plays out with The Sims. Also, with the other life sims coming out, how is that going to play a factor with like The Sims? You know, it's going to be very interesting to see how all this goes down. Like, is the player base going to drop? Are people not going to be buying a lot of packs because they know now? I feel like after the how many times that it's going to be a broken mess. A lot of people are very anti Sims right now. No one's really buying packs. People are playing Sims 3. You know, it's very obvious that majority of players are tired and done. Like, it's not like how it was before where people say, oh, I'm really done. Like, it's like people are done. Like, people are playing Sims 3 or just not playing any Sims games. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, I'm just done with the franchise as a whole. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. Again, you guys already know I'm going to be here to, you know, cover everything going on with the Sims. So again, if you haven't already, please hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. I feel like I don't say that at all, but I mean, you guys pull up to the videos anyway, so I don't really need to. But yeah, I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. But yeah, this is all the information for today. If you guys made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. This has been your boy Superior Simmer. Stay cool, stay awesome, stay simming, and have a good day.